Thank you. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about gaming, online gaming. Before I get started, show of hands here. How many people in this room played a game in the last week? Pretty good, right? It's a lot of you. I read in the Wall Street Journal that 11 million or so registered users of the online role-playing game World of Warcraft have collectively spent as much time playing that game in the last 9 years as humanity spent evolving as a species. Globally, we invest 7 billion hours per week in gaming. The average age of a gamer is 34, while the average age of a social gamer is 43. And it's not just about time. It's about money, big money. We're talking about an investment of about, $100 billion per annum by 2020. So, how does this connect to our work? Jane McGonigal, author of Reality is Broken, has this to say. Why doesn't the world work more like an online game? In the best designed games, our human experience is optimized. We have important work to do. We're surrounded by potential collaborators, and we learn quickly and in a low-risk environment. I've said as much as the next person and quite a bit more than some about how gamification is the future of fundraising. I usually mean applying game theory to donor retention, but today I want to talk about this company in the UK working with charities and game developers in a very elegant way. I love what they do. Online gaming meets charitable fundraising in PlayMob. PlayMob began as a game developer for corporate, educational, and government clients. Charities kept approaching them to create game-based campaigns, but PlayMob realized that those campaigns would be much more successful if they incorporated them into existing games with existing communities rather than starting from scratch. So they became a matchmaker between charities and game developers. It's a really simple process. A game studio can sign up, launch a game, meet their partner, and they can have the game online within hours. All the charity actually needs to do is promote the game. It's really flexible. They can integrate at launch. They can add to an existing game. And it connects to the virtual goods within games, that potential $100 billion market, enhancing the gaming experience. They ensure that the items in-game fit the charity's mandate. And it allows giving to be daily, frequent, and incredibly simple. It engages people who may not normally give to a charity at all. And it reaches this wide range of ages and demographics that we may not be able to access otherwise. Also, PlayMob isn't asking anybody to change their behavior. The players are doing something they already love. And if they can give money at the same time, then the feel-good factor increases exponentially. And the game developers like this because that feel-good factor turns non-paying players into paying players. It's brilliant because it's really simple and it actually works. Instead of building an earnest new game for a charity that the charity must then maintain, promote, usually to their existing list, they're integrating the charity directly into the game. They're adding time-limited, collectible, virtual goods into popular games for charity. PlayMob only launched this platform last fall, and they're already raising very real money for the charities they're working with. For example, Parallel Kingdom supports a number of charities. So through PlayMob, they found charity partners. They integrate new items periodically into the game, and those charities get the cash. Millions of people play this game around the world, and the charities benefit. Or with a new game, like Baby Nom Nom, you can integrate one charity from the beginning. SOS Children's Villages was added as their charitable partner at launch, and they're donating revenue both from in-game purchases and from the cost of downloading the game. In the US, in one of their most successful campaigns so far, Sim Social offered a virtual WWF panda stuffy for only 1 month. Players bought the virtual stuffed panda for their in-game characters for $1.75, but it raised more than $40,000 for WWF. Again, very, very small in-game purchases of virtual goods benefiting charity. And this year, Playmob is launching Gaming Tuesday to partner with Giving Tuesday, encouraging gamers and developers outside of their platform, beyond their platform, to make a concerted day of giving, connecting those 7 billion hours of game time into real-world benefit. This is just the kind of creative, innovative thinking our industry needs if we're going to expand our donor base and grow the pot for charitable giving. So, as Jane McGonigal said a few slides back, why doesn't the real world work more like an online game? Well, it can. As she said, we have important work to do. We're surrounded by potential collaborators. Collaborators like Playmob. I'm so jealous. I wish I thought of it.